What up, Gotham Guardians and Arkham Adversaries? It's your boy Trey and his Wonder Wife Sara. We coming in hot to discuss the newest animated series on Netflix, Jurassic World Chaos Theory, a sequel to my beloved Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous show. Sara and I, leading up to this series, we did a nice little marathon.
We did.
Of Camp Cretaceous, and I gotta say, it was fun to go back.
It was.
And
it
check
was
out
nice.
the Nublar Six.
Yeah.
You know.
It was nice. It was very nostalgic.
It was, I mean, that show did a great job of kind of doing what made Jurassic Park and Jurassic World great. Just kind of that love for dinosaurs, the childlike wonder, but also building that sense of family that the campers, kind of grow through over time. Their 4 seasons that they had, or is it 5? I think it was actually 5 seasons. Yeah. I was like, season 4, season 5 is kind of like they all blend together. So it's like, yeah. But I mean, there were some really strong seasons. I still feel like seasons 1 through 3 of Camp Cretaceous are some of the like strongest stuff, especially that season 3 with the Scorpius Rex. I just loved that show. It was fun returning to it to kind of get ready for Chaos Theory. And man, I gotta say, it's great to see the camp fam back, sort of.
Yeah, sort of. I mean, so I love that they all kept in touch like they said they would.
Yes, it is very nice, because one thing that we kind of saw throughout Camp Cretaceous is Yaz kind of said, like, when we get back, we're not going to be friends. And you saw her change over time through that. And it was nice to see that for the most part, they stayed together, they kept in touch, because it's 6 years after Camp Cretaceous, which is, shortly after Fallen Kingdom, but before Jurassic World Dominion. So that kind of gives you the idea of where all this is taking place. And as you guys saw from the trailers, Brooklyn sadly met her demise.
Yeah, we'll just have to wait and see.
It really, from that moment, and luckily with the trailer, it gave you the idea that this was going to have a different tone to it, that it was going to be mature for the audience, because we've kind of grown up with them, I guess, because I mean, even though we were watching it, we were adults, but
it's okay.
It's fine.
It's like I think we mentioned before, it's almost like it's a great show for all ages, kids and adults, and this new season of the campers really does grow up with the audience.
It does, yeah. I mean, you're seeing them start to deal with real world problems, life, job, college, but relationships especially. I know they were kind of developing just their friendships, but like complicated relationship issues, not the kiddie stuff anymore, where there is a lot of things that are tugging and pulling, and while some of it's heartbreaking to see them kind of pull away after their time and trying to find each other back again, being thrown back into the real world changes who they are as people. So that was like, I loved what they did with each character. They had a really nice character progression of whatever conflicts they were going through.
Very relatable.
Yes, I would definitely. Relatable is a great way to put it, because each character kind of had that thing that like you could recognize and kind of be like, I've gone through that. Maybe not with the whole dinosaur element to it, but that was one thing I really loved about the show. While season 4 and season 5 of Camp Cretaceous I felt were like a step back, because season 3, like I said, is amazing of Camp Cretaceous. This felt closer to season 3 of Camp Cretaceous, partly because of that danger factor, that threat level, that honestly, in a way, this show did exactly what I expected Jurassic World Dominion to do, but it didn't. Dominion went off in another direction that took us back to a park, basically. I mean, yes, we got our OG cast back, which was awesome, but this was really showing us what a world with dinosaurs and how we deal with that as a society
every day, what that looks like.
Yeah. What did you particularly think about seeing that through this animated vision?
I really enjoyed it. I think humankind adapted well, except for the little parts of dinosaur-free zones, and I was thinking, can we really have dinosaur-free zones? It's not like you can control where they go.
Well, it was very nice to see how like different regions kind of approach the situation. It very much handled on a statewide level, and also kind of a federal level with the Department of Prehistoric Wildlife, which if that was a real thing, I would totally do that job.
It's a dream job.
It would definitely be my dream job. Sorry, I would not be doing YouTube. I would be doing that without question. But to also see how people some people were, abusing this new reality of having dinosaurs in the world, how the corruption in certain
Right, it
levels
opens
of
up a
government.
whole other level of black market.
It does, and it shows you, it really is a continuation of where Fallen Kingdom was starting to go, especially at the end of the movie, and how it would be almost like a wildlife national park, elk, deer, but now you have dinosaurs out there.
Right?
Don't get too close to the buffalo, people. Don't get too close to the T-Rex, or you will be eaten. It was very much seeing those different aspects to it that I really enjoyed and really appreciated them kind of diving deep into it. But they do also kind of take you on this adventure with the characters who are in trouble, and they need to get the gang back together to figure out what's going on. And I felt, even for the mission that, they're being hunted, essentially, as we see from the trailer with the Atrociraptors, like that, their story there is intriguing and it fits for what's going on.
Absolutely.
In that world. So I really dug that quite a bit. What did you think of the villains, out of curiosity?
I think they did a really good job keeping the villains kind of low key until the end.
Yeah, but also I feel like rememberable.
Yes.
In a way.
Yes. Memorable, but still kind of like there's a little bit of mystery there to one of them.
Yeah, I mean, one of them is just very sinister. In fact, I don't think you hear her speak once.
Not a single time.
No, I hate that she never blinked.
Yeah, right.
It was very unsettling, and that's what's great. It's just creating this really crazy villain. But the Allosaurus, which I think is the one from the Battle of Little Big Rock, that was really, really cool to see him with the blind eye. He kind of had this Joker thing going on that really just kind of haunted some of our cast, and that they did a wonderful job of bringing back some Easter eggs, some old dinosaurs that we love to see. And I thought a very well done show that deserves the praise it's getting, which led to no surprise. Season 2 is already confirmed, coming out this fall. So you already know we're going to be checking that out.
Of course.
And talking about it. But Sarah, do you have any predictions, hopes that you want to see going into season 2?
I absolutely do, but first, if you're afraid of spoilers, skip to the end of the video. My predictions.
Yes.
I think Brooklyn's gonna come back like mid-season. I think they're gonna get together with her mid-season. We're gonna now see their story together as the 5, and then we're gonna see her story as different parts. And then mid-season they're gonna come together and find out that she's been digging into this story by starting on the inside.
We predicted it during the trailer reaction for Chaos Theory. I was like, there's no way they killed off Brooklyn. She's going undercover, I feel like, going dark.
Which is basically exactly what she did.
It's exactly what she did. And I loved kind of, while I thought her reveal was very cool, especially what happens to her, part of me, if there's one complaint, I think they should have held on to it. Let us believe a little longer that she's truly dead, and then come back and reveal her at some point in season 2. But
you like the suspense, and I hate the suspense. I'm kind of glad they did the way they did.
Well, that was just one of those scenes where they're doing a great job, really just kind of making us feel not whole because she's not there.
Right.
And to have her show up at the end was kind of I knew it, but
they really make her seem like she's the glue that keeps everybody together and cohesive.
It was the flashbacks, the use of flashbacks were really smart, just because you could tell she's up to something, and she's kind of spending time with people to almost prepare them. Brooklyn is obviously key to this season 2. Me personally, I hope, and I'm worried they won't do it, because I know they like to kind of make their own thing and not have to rely too much on the live action movies. I think they need to make the big bad Biosyn. Dodson needs to come in. Yeah, I was
just going to say, Dodson needs to show up in this next season somewhere.
Yeah, because if there's one part where I felt like Dominion kind of did a, Rise of Skywalker thing where oh, the Emperor is still alive, Dodson's still around and he's the big bad guy. And it was we missed decades of Dodson's life, of how he came into power. And to me, I know we get that little cameo in Camp Cretaceous, but this is a perfect opportunity just to show us how bad of a dude Dodson and the Biosyn company is, and to kind of really flesh that out to make Dominion better. Really, they have an opportunity there, and I hope they take it rather than deciding to do their own thing like they kind of did with Manticore. I don't know, we'll see. Let us know what you guys thought of Jurassic World Chaos Theory. I'm really curious to hear your guys' take, what you hope to see in season 2, what some of your favorite parts were, maybe even some of the best Easter eggs you guys saw this season. Let us know in the comments. But as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you smash that like, you share this video, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an episode. I am your host, Trey, with his Wonder Wife Sara, and don't forget to tune in weekly,
Same bad time,
same bad channel. See you later, guys.